Hello, my friends, and welcome to Youth Potential, a channel dedicated to helping young people with mental health problems. I have two books available, 102 Distraction Techniques and Self-Harm to Self-Harmony. Both of these books are only available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hello, my friend Scott here representing Youth Potential. Okay guys, 4th of October, which was the Friday just gone, was the release of the new Joker movie. Now, the reason I'm doing a video about this is because the movie has a real strong portrayal of mental illness, and it's not the kind of mental illness that you see or hear a lot of. And first of all, I think the movie was absolutely amazing, okay? Joaquin Phoenix, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, plays Arthur Fleck, aka the Joker, just so good. If you guys are a fan of Heath Ledger's Joker, you'll be an absolute fan of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It's that really weird, sorry, not weird, it's that kind of crazy, unstable kind of character, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. His acting is just out of this world. It's the best character he's ever played. Yeah, and I just really wanted to talk about it. I wanted to say how good the movie was. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I could watch it again and again and again. But as I say, the main reason I really want to talk about this movie is because of its portrayal of mental illness. Now, I'm going to try and talk about this without giving away any kind of key plot points. However, if you haven't seen it, then do approach this with caution. I may say something that you didn't know about in the movie or whatever, but I'm going to try and stay away from key plot points altogether. So, Arthur Fleck, played by Joaquin Phoenix, who obviously becomes a Joker. The film's about his adult life. He starts off as a clown. He works for an agency called Ha-Ha's or something, I think it is, and he's just kind of like a clown that you rent at parties and get-togethers and that kind of thing. And the movie starts off with him dancing outside of a store that's closing down. He's holding a big sign saying, everything must go, and he gets chased by, these young lads. They come along, they grab his sign, and they run off with it. He chases after them, and then they beat the crap out of him. So, kind of from there on, you see how all these little things in life really do affect him, and kind of eating away at his sanity, at his ability to hold himself together. And as the movie goes on, you kind of really, you empathise with him, He's also, you see him, he's in like a counselling session. We find out that he's on 7 types of medication, and he says something like, all I have are negative thoughts. And Joaquin Phoenix all of his mannerisms, they really, really are an amazing illustration of what mental illness behaviour can seem like. It is hard to tell if someone is mentally ill just by looking at them, but you have to watch their behaviour to be able to figure it out, and Joaquin Phoenix just does an amazing job. So he has this kind of like this laughter, and it's kind of uncontrollable. It's a real disorder, and as far as I'm concerned, from the research that I've done, it's kind of I believe it's called pathological laughter, where you just laugh at things because it's something to do with the nervous system, possibly, and that's exactly what he has in the movie. And he laughs at things that aren't even funny, and some things that are even upsetting, actually. And people just constantly look at him like, what's going on? And he just keeps laughing and laughing, this real kind of like psychotic laugh. And I was looking up on IMDb as well, actually, and it said that he tried to make his character as unrelatable as possible, and that his laughter was actually based on people with the pathological laughing illness. And he just does such a great job. And there are some dark bits in the film that, there's a lot of controversy surrounding some of these dark moments. I think the film's brilliant. I mean, I love horror movies, I love creepy movies, mystery, drama, all kinds of stuff. So to me, I didn't think it was that bad at all. But it can show you kind of what level having, severe mental disorders, it shows you kind of, if you get pushed and pushed and pushed, the kind of behaviours, the destructive behaviours towards others, that it can have. I can't give away any more than that, but there is some behaviours in that movie which he does, which I know only people with mental, like, health problems, experiencing psychosis or dissociation, or pure and utter frustration, anger, irritation. He does things in that movie that only people experiencing those kind of disorders and illnesses and symptoms would do. Yeah. I think if you've seen the movie and you're someone who lives with mental illness, you can kind of relate to his character quite a lot. I know I definitely could. I mean, there's plenty of things in that movie that he did that there's no way I would consider doing. But I can tell you I've at least felt like doing it sometimes when feeling, really, really angry or in a state, or in a psychotic state. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's just brilliant. You've got to see the movie. I think there's no amount of justice that I can do just sitting here talking about it. But yeah, I think you should go and watch it, whether you've got mental health problems or not. If you haven't got mental health problems, you're going to see it and think, well, this guy's absolutely crazy. But really, us people who have mental health problems, it can be like that for us quite often, okay? So I'm hoping that you'll kind of watch it and then be able to relate or empathise with his character, because his motives can be quite compelling. The reasons why he does things, you can see why someone would do that, and not just a crazy person, but just anyone who just is constantly beaten down in life and just can't take it no more, wants to fight back. Some of the things he says, they make absolute sense, even though he does push things a little bit too far with his behaviours. But you listen to him and you think, yeah, do you know what, that makes sense, and it makes you think, how crazy is he really? Yeah. I mean, obviously there is violence in the film. I don't advocate violence. I don't want you guys to think that violence is a justified reason for having mental illness. No, violence is not cool, ever, basically. So yeah, anyway, if you guys have seen the movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, especially if you guys have mental health problems. Let me know how you think Joaquin Phoenix's acting was. Do you think he portrayed a certain type of disorder in the movie really well? I think personally he has kind of traits of like either borderline personality disorder or bipolar. It's definitely there's some sort of like disorder there that I can see. I can't put my finger on it. It's not named in the film, but based upon my own personal experiences, I can kind of see those traits in there. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think of the movie in the comments below, guys. Cool. All the best. Take care. Bye.